Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, and I'm going to be analyzing the US dollar Canadian, starting on the monthly, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. But first, don't forget to check out my website, fxpipcollector.com, if you'd like to get access to my swing trade signals, my daily members-only live streams on Zoom, and my 34-video trading course, all included for only $30 per month. So, anyways, US dollar CAD has been very strong, and if it's going to follow what the dollar looks like, I mean, it definitely could end up just continuing up and taking out all these highs. I still think it looks like a pattern that potentially could be an A, a B, and a C. I still think it could end up doing that, but luckily, I'm just going with the flow on sort of time frames, so it's really not too big of a deal. Either way. Going down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, this seems still very clear to be 5 waves down. This seems very, very clear to be 3 waves up. I still think this looks like a possible 1, 2, and I still think it looks like a possible 3, 4, and 5. If the US dollar index keeps pushing up, then this possibly could keep pushing up also. So, really, we need to not worry about trying to identify the end of a wave 2. We need to just continue to look for trend trades on sort of time frames. And the trend is definitely up, so we should be looking for longs on sort of time frames. Going down to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, this is where I still think it looks like a 1. I still think this looks like a big expanding flat ABC correction. Now if it is an ABC correction, we are sitting at the 78%. This would have to go down. It would have to break structure, proving that this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern is complete. So if we do see this pattern right here, then that's what's going to tell me the wave 2 is over for SOAR. That's what will turn me back into a seller for the continuation of the downtrend. Me personally, I am not even going to think about going SOAR until we get a break of this structure right here, because that's what's going to prove to me that the wave 2 is over. Otherwise, we should still be looking for longs in an uptrend. I mean, it definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe we're in a wave 5 right now. So it does seem logical that it would go down and break structure, proving that this wave 2 is over and continuing down from there. Now, we do have Canadian interest rate news coming out today, and they are planning on lowering interest rates by 50 basis points, most likely. Now, a lower interest rate normally does lead to a weaker currency, and a weaker currency you would think would cause the US dollar CAD to go up. And it does kind of look like it possibly needs to make a wave 5 for sure. So it does seem pretty logical that it probably would go up and make a wave 5. But the thing is fundamentals almost never line up with what you see on the charts. So I'm definitely looking for logs right now, and I think it does make sense for this to possibly go up one more time. The only problem is like I said, fundamentals don't really line up with what you see, especially on the sort of time frames. I honestly would not be surprised if this was an ABC correction in today's news, even though fundamentally you would think would cause this to go up. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it actually went down, and I actually do think it might even be more possible that it's going to go down because it looks like it should make a more proper looking ABC. Or maybe this is the top of a wave 5, and this is actually now going down for a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 3. Hopefully, eventually giving us that break of structure that will prove that this really is a wave 2, and the wave 2 is over on the longer time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord group. It's a link down here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.